There comes a moment in every person's life when the illusion breaks. The illusion that someone will come. The illusion that help will arrive. The illusion that life will suddenly get easier because someone decided to save you. But the truth is simple and brutal. No one is coming. Not your friends. Not your family. Not the world. Not some hidden opportunity that magically appears at the perfect time. It is just you. And the day you truly understand that, your life either collapses or transforms. Most people never accept it. That is why most people stay stuck. They keep waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for support. Waiting for permission. Waiting for a sign that never arrives. And while they wait, life moves on without them. Let me be direct with you. Every goal you have right now is sitting on the other side of your discipline. Not luck. Not timing. Discipline. You want a better body. No one is coming to train for you. You want financial freedom. No one is coming to build it for you. You want respect. No one is coming to earn it for you. You want a new life. No one is coming to live it for you. The uncomfortable truth is that your life has always been your responsibility. You just avoided seeing it clearly. Because responsibility is heavy. It removes excuses. It removes comfort. It removes the idea that someone else is supposed to fix things for you. And when excuses disappear, reality becomes loud. You start noticing something painful. The people you were waiting for are busy with their own lives. The opportunities you expected are going to other people who moved faster than you. The time you thought you had is already gone in pieces you wasted. That is the moment reality hits. Not with drama, not with noise, but with silence. A silence that says you are on your own. And here is where most people make a mistake. They panic. They get bitter. They blame life. They say things like it is unfair or it is too hard. But nothing changes because reality does not adjust itself to your emotions. It only responds to action. The real turning point in your life will not be when you feel motivated. It will be when you stop expecting rescue. When you stop waiting for someone to validate your effort. When you stop waiting for perfect conditions. When you stop waiting for the right time. Because there is no right time. There is only time passing. And every second you hesitate, someone else is using that same second to get ahead of you. You need to understand this deeply. No one owes you progress. No one owes you success. No one owes you a better life. But here's the part most people miss. That is not a curse. That is freedom. Because if no one is coming to save you, then no one is coming to stop you either. No permission needed. No approval required. No waiting line. Just you and your decision. The moment you accept full responsibility, something inside you changes. You stop acting like life is happening to you and start realizing life is responding to you. Your habits, your choices, your consistency, your discipline, they are writing your future every single day. Not your wishes, your actions. And if your actions are weak, your life will reflect that weakness no matter how strong your dreams are. So the question is not whether life is fair. The question is whether you are finally ready to stop waiting. Because the moment you realize no one is coming, you either break down or you wake up. And if you choose to wake up, everything starts from that point. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Right now. Once you accept that no one is coming, the next thing you have to face is even harder. You have to face yourself. Because now there is no one left to blame. No one left to wait for. No one left to rescue you from your habits, your procrastination, your laziness, or your fear. It is all you. And that is uncomfortable in the beginning because suddenly your excuses stop working. You can't say you didn't have time when you spent hours distracted. You can't say you don't have opportunities when you ignore the ones in front of you. You can't say life is unfair when you refuse to put in effort consistently. The truth becomes clear. Your life is not stuck because of the world. Your life is stuck because of your patterns. And patterns can be changed, but only if you're honest. Most people lie to themselves every single day. Small lies that feel harmless. I will start tomorrow. I'm just tired today. I will do it when I feel ready. I need motivation first. These are not reasons. They are delays. And delays become years. And years become regret. Let that sit with you. Regret is not loud. It does not scream at you every day. It slowly builds in the background until one day you look back and realize you became the person you said you never would. That is the cost of waiting. Now understand this clearly. The people who win in life are not the ones who feel the most motivated. They're the ones who stop negotiating with themselves. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, does it need to be done? And they do it anyway. That is discipline. Discipline is not a talent. It is not something you are born with. It is a decision you repeat even when everything in you wants to quit. And at first, it feels heavy because you're fighting your own comfort. But slowly, something changes. Your mind starts respecting you. Right now, your mind probably controls you. It tells you to delay, to rest, to escape, to avoid discomfort. But when you start doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it, your mind starts to listen to you instead. That is the beginning of self-respect. And self-respect is built in silence. No one sees it. No one claps for it. No one rewards it immediately. But it changes everything over time, because the world responds differently to people who move with discipline. Opportunities don't go to the loudest. They go to the most consistent. And consistency is built in the moments when nobody is watching. That is where your real life is shaped, not in public victories, but in private decisions. So now the question becomes simple. When no one is coming to save you, what are you going to do with your time? Are you going to waste it hoping things change? Or are you going to use it building something that forces change? Because the truth is, your future is already being decided by what you do when nothing is happening. There is something you need to understand that most people never figure out. Your life is not changed by big moments. It is changed by small decisions repeated over and over again. One skipped workout, one ignored opportunity, one late night of distractions, one more I'll do it tomorrow. None of these feel serious in the moment, but they compound, and over time, they build the person you become. That is why most people wake up one day and feel disappointed with their life, even though they never made one huge mistake. They just kept choosing comfort, and comfort slowly destroys potential. When no one is coming to save you, comfort becomes dangerous, because it tricks you into thinking you are fine while your life stays the same. Let's be honest, growth is not comfortable. It demands repetition when you are tired. It demands effort when you are unmotivated. It demands focus when everything is distracting you. And that is exactly why most people avoid it. But here is the truth you need to hear clearly. Everything you want is on the other side of what you are avoiding. You want confidence, but you avoid challenges. You want success, but you avoid hard work. You want change, but you avoid discomfort. It does not work that way. You cannot escape discomfort. You can only choose your version of it. Discipline today or regret tomorrow. Effort now or pain later. There is no third option. And the longer you delay this understanding, the more time you lose. Because time does not pause for anyone. It does not wait for you to feel ready. It does not slow down for your emotions. It just keeps moving. And while it moves, other people are building, learning, and improving. Not because they are special, but because they stopped waiting. They accepted the same truth you are hearing right now. No one is coming. And instead of breaking them, it woke them up. They realized something powerful. If no one is coming, then everything depends on them. That realization removes limits. Because now there is no backup plan called someone will help me. There is only action. And action creates change faster than any hope ever will. So ask yourself honestly, what are you still waiting for? A better mood? A perfect situation? A sign? Because none of those are coming. And every day you wait for them is a day you silently choose the same life again. But if you start moving now, even imperfectly, even slowly, even awkwardly at first, something powerful happens. You begin to break your old identity. The identity is someone who waits, and you start building a new one. Someone who acts, someone who moves, someone who does not rely on rescue because they became their own solution. That shift is everything. At some point, you will realize something that feels uncomfortable but necessary. Nobody is thinking about your life as much as you are. People are busy with their own struggles, their own goals, their own problems. And while you're waiting for someone to notice you, to guide you, to push you forward, life is still moving. Quietly, relentlessly, without waiting for you. And that is where most people fall behind. They confuse attention with importance. They think if nobody is pushing them, nothing is happening. But real growth never depended on outside pressure. It depends on internal pressure. The pressure you place on yourself when you decide enough is enough. Because no one is coming to install discipline in your life. No one is coming to wake you up early. No one is coming to force you to work on your goals. That responsibility sits entirely on you. And yes, that sounds heavy, but it is also powerful. Because the moment you stop expecting help, you stop limiting your speed. Think about it. As long as you are waiting for someone, you are stuck at their pace. As long as you are depending on timing, you are controlled by uncertainty. As long as you are hoping for motivation, you are trapped in inconsistency. But when you take full control, something changes. You stop asking for permission from life, and you start taking action without waiting for conditions to improve. This is where your life begins to shift. Not when everything becomes easy, but when you decide to move even when nothing is easy. That is the difference between people who stay stuck and people who rise. One group waits for life to become fair. The other group makes progress regardless. And here is something you must accept. No version of your future self is coming to save you either. Not the confident version, not the successful version, not the disciplined version. That person only exists if you build them through repetition today. Every action you take now is either building that person or delaying them. There is no neutral ground. Even doing nothing is a decision, and it always leads somewhere. So if your life feels stuck, it is not because you're missing something outside. It is because something inside has not been activated yet. The decision to take responsibility fully. No excuses, no waiting, no backup plan of hope, just work. And the truth is, once you accept this fully, your standards will start changing. You will no longer tolerate your old habits the same way. You will no longer accept your own excuses the same way. You will no longer delay your actions the same way, because you will see them for what they are. Delays disguised as comfort, and comfort disguised as safety. But safety is not growth. And now that you know no one is coming, safety cannot be your goal anymore. Progress has to be. There will be days when this truth feels heavy. Days when you wake up and nothing feels exciting. Days when progress feels slow. Days when your mind tries to convince you that it does not matter if you skip just one day. But listen carefully. Those are the exact days that decide your future. Not the easy days. Not the motivated days. Not the days when everything feels aligned. The difficult days. Because anyone can act when they feel good. But only a few people act when they feel nothing at all. And that is where real change is built. When no one is coming to save you, you stop waiting for perfect energy. You start learning how to perform even with resistance in your mind. That is what separates people who talk about change from people who actually become it. You have to understand this deeply. Your mind will always try to protect you from discomfort. It will offer excuses that sound reasonable. It will suggest rest when you need effort. It will suggest delay when you need action. But comfort is not your friend in this phase of life. Comfort is what kept you where you are. So you cannot keep listening to it the same way. You have to override it. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly until discipline becomes stronger than emotion. Because emotion is unstable. One day it pushes you forward. The next day it pulls you back. But discipline stays steady. It does not care how you feel. It only cares about what you do. And what you do, over time, becomes who you are. Now understand this clearly. You are already becoming someone. There is no pause button in life. Every day, your actions are shaping your identity. So if you keep acting like someone who waits, you will become someone who waits. If you keep acting like someone who avoids, you will become someone who avoids. But if you start acting like someone who takes responsibility without excuses, even when it is hard, even when it is uncomfortable, even when no one is watching, you start becoming someone different, someone stronger, someone more focused, someone harder to break. And the shift will not be instant. It will be slow, but real. And one day, you will look back and realize you are no longer the same person who used to wait for rescue. Because there was never going to be rescue. There was only you. And you either rose because of that truth or stayed stuck ignoring it. So now you're standing at a point where excuses lose their power. Not because life got easier, but because you got clearer. Clear about responsibility. Clear about effort. Clear about what it takes. So here you are, At the point where everything becomes simple, but not easy, no one is coming. No hidden rescue. No sudden change in circumstances. No perfect timing that fixes everything for you. Just you and your decisions. This is where your life either turns around or stays the same. Because once you truly accept this, excuses stop feeling acceptable. You start seeing them for what they really are. Delays that steal your future in small pieces. And the hardest part is not the work itself. It is the consistency. Showing up when you don't feel like it. Doing the work when there is no applause. Pushing forward when there is no immediate result. That is where most people quit. Not because they are incapable, but because they expected motivation to carry them. Motivation will always leave you. It is not designed to stay. But discipline, once built, stays with you even on the worst days. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are rewriting who you are. You are telling your mind, I'm not the version of me that waits anymore. I'm the version that moves. And slowly, life begins to respond differently. Opportunities start to match your effort. Confidence starts to match your consistency. Respect starts to match your discipline. Not overnight, but inevitably, because life always reflects what you repeatedly do. So if you keep showing up, even when it is hard, even when it is slow, even when nobody is watching, you're building something most people never build. Self-reliance, the ability to depend on yourself completely. And once you reach that point, you stop waiting for life to change. You start changing life, not through wishes, but through work, through repetition, through refusal to quit. And one day, you will realize something powerful. The moment you stopped waiting for someone to save you was the moment everything started to shift. Because that person you were waiting for was never outside. It was always you. Now before this video ends, understand this. You do not need more time. You do not need perfect conditions. You need movement. Even small steps matter if they are consistent. Start where you are. Use what you have. Stop waiting for what you don't. Because no one is coming. And that is exactly why you will win. If this message hit you, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment your thoughts below. Share what part of your life you are ready to take responsibility for, and what change you are committing to from this moment. Not because you're forced to, but because your story deserves to move forward from here.